Good morning. I want to continue my subject on instability. And there are a lot of people out here that are playing, a lot of double-sided games, which just amounts to them dismantling laws. All right. That's why in this case, anything goes. That goes from me to the economy to just about everything. They're playing a lot of double-sided games, you know. And one of the games that they are playing is that some of them know that I am a 32nd degree Mason. And what happened to me was I was suspended from the Masons, not not permanently, because I could not keep up with my dues. And it's no secret as to why I could not keep up with my dues. I was blocked out from making money. All right. Now, there are a lot of people out there that are that are saying that because I am a Mason that I am obligated to do this. But even in Masonry laws, it says that one Mason cannot violate the law of another Mason. Now I do that know that much about the bylaws. So some of the reasoning that they're using out there as far as that goes is absolutely false. One Mason cannot violate the law of another Mason. And I'm not saying that there is another Mason that's violating the law of another Mason. I'm just speaking about this law in Masonry. So there are a lot of people out there that are putting false reasonings out there. And again, I was a Mason and a 32nd degree Mason, and the only reason why I got suspended was because I could not keep up with my dues to this issue. But they also say, and a lot of people don't know this, that once you are a Mason, you are always a Mason. That's not a secret neither. All right. So I'm saying to them that all the things that they said about me, it's contradictory anyway. Because if I would have been anywhere near what they said that I was like in the first place, I would have never got in the Masons to begin with. I was also in the Buckeye Elks. All right. If if a lot of the things that they said about me were true, I wouldn't have never gotten in the Buckeye Elks. So a lot of things that they said about me were absolutely false. But getting back to instability, to me, this is just my opinion. People should not be able to dismantle the laws like that because it just amounts to obstructionism. That's all that happened in these past 4 years. People were confused about a lot of things because people kept saying one thing, but yet still they would come back and they would say another. So as far as me being obligated to do this, once people sit down and do their homework, once they realize that certain people being allowed to have access to what I am betting will just amount to my progress being stopped. Once they realize that, I would never be obligated to that because that's all it amounts to. By them having access to this, that's all it amounts to having my progress stopped in that area, and it would amount to me serving involuntary servitude, would just amount to slavery. See, they're not telling you what everything amounts up to, and that's all that this amounts up to. No Mason, by their own laws, can violate the law of another Mason. And I will be a Mason until the day that I die, whether I am able to keep up with my dues or not. That's the way that it goes. Now, I'm not going to tell no secrets of Masonry. I would never do that, but still, there are a lot of people out there that are putting, all these false sayings out. And by the way, what I'm saying is no secret. You can go online and see some of the laws of Masonry, and it will clearly tell you that no Mason can violate the law of another Mason. So that's out. I'll be talking to you soon.